You're going to defend this?
No, listen, not only do I not, I make fun of Hillary for adopting her Southern accent every time she gets south.
I don't feel no ways tired.
But I got to bring some up.
Eyes come too far.
You guys were talking about the conflicts that Hillary Clinton has with some of her positions and some things we've seen. And I even think some of those are true. But, I always come back to the same thing with Trump, and I hope you guys will respond to it. More than anything else he said, more than anything else he's done, I can't forget that he led the charge to get veterans properly licensed to sell their scarves and whatever to make a living, kicked out of the street in front of his building. That, to me, has probably spoken more about who Donald Trump is than anything else.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Well, if you don't, I'll be happy to tell you. He led a campaign in New York City that went out over a number of...
For you.
Well, let me finish. You asked me a question.
I wish I didn't ask it.
Well, you did. That went out on for a number of years until he was able to get veterans who the city had licensed to sell umbrellas, to sell scarves, whatever. They were selling them in front of his building, and he thought that those veterans were an eyesore, and he led the campaign to have them removed. How do you stand there and claim your fealty to our veterans, and yet you remove them from in front of your building?
Okay, he's done more for veterans than Hillary ever did.
Then why do you do that?
And here's what I do want to ask you, though. Is Hillary Clinton an honest and trustworthy person, or does she lie with regularity?
I think both of them lie with regularity.
Did I ask you about both of them? I asked you, is Hillary Clinton an honest and trustworthy... I asked you to answer the last question, and you wouldn't. Is Hillary an honest and trustworthy person?
In many ways, no. Neither is Donald Trump.
And she lied about the Clinton Foundation. She sold influence.
I don't know that she has.
No, so half the people, half the individuals that actually got to see her, more than half, 55%, if you believe the Associated Press, which I'm sure as a liberal you cite often, 55%, according to their analysis, of individuals that met her as Secretary of State were donors or pledged money.
Michael Steele, who beat the crap out of her for that?
Oh, so she...
You did.
I did.
So she did sell access.
Now, can we talk about Donald Trump's foundation? That's my next question.
Now, listen, when I come on your show, which you've never invited me on, I'll be glad
always, you're always... Can we book it right now? Can we book it right now?
Linda, have I ever gotten invited on the Unger and Steele show? I'm sorry, on the Steele and Unger show?
I'm going to be Switzerland here. I love you both.
Yeah, because she knows that you have been.
Have I ever been invited?
You have.
Have you ever told me I've been invited?
I think that email was sent to the wrong address. I never got it.
I never got it.
Michael, tomorrow night, what do you think, Hannity?
I'm in. All right, but here's the point. Now,
you can be on with Ram Paul.
You think that Hillary is sicker than she's letting on?
My honest answer, I want to see her records. I do, just like the rest of you.
We should be able to get an MRI and a neurological markup on her.
Look, here's the deal with this. Let's all cut the BS. The fact is she has a health history that we're aware of. We know that she's fallen sometimes. We know that she had a problem when she hit her head. Because of that, we got a right to see it.
She had a big problem when she hit her head because she didn't remember ever being briefed by the State Department on cybersecurity.
That's not...
You believe that?
No, because it's a mistaken interpretation. She didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
The FBI person who was writing the notes, that was his comments. But I do think we should get that.
She wrote down...
Why is Donald Trump going on Dr. Oz to give his in a one-page thing?
Can we just stick to the facts here, sir? I know you're trying to distract. Michael Steele, do you notice he can't admit she's honest. He can't admit she's healthy. She can't admit that she doesn't sell access.
She's healthy.
And she lies with regularity. Why would anybody vote for a liar, a pathological, congenital liar like this one?
Well, Sean, I framed this campaign in those terms. I mean, it really does boil down for the voters at this point, or it's coming to the point where they're asking, who do I want to vote for? Someone I don't trust, or someone I think is a little bit out there, a little bit crazy.
Crazy is the word.
And look,
I know Donald Trump. I know he's not crazy. He's crazy as a fox.
Thank you. But this is my frustration. And can I just throw this is my frustration, because I know Donald Trump too, and a lot of the stuff earlier on in this campaign I thought was so unnecessary for him, because he is not that guy. And I keep telling people, when the man takes the oath of office, this is not what you're going to see, because this is not how he conducts his business. This is not how he lives his life. I don't know what some of these caricatures of being a presidential candidate have been about. Certainly there is the sort of got your attention aspect.
All right, let's take bets. Who's going to win this election, Michael Steele? Who's going to win the election?
Oh, I think Trump has the advantage right now. I do. I think he has the advantage.
I agree with you.
I think Trump has the advantage right now in the popular vote. He still has a tough road to go in the electoral colleges, which is why I think that Hillary wins.
I agree with with you. The Electoral College is very difficult for any Republican, but I think advantage Trump as of today, and we are 55 days out. All right, thank you both. I'm looking forward to that invitation, which is yet to come by.
You're going to be so sorry you said that.
I'm coming.
And we want you in studio.
It's too far away. It's across the street.
It's across the street.
Oh, man. All right, 800-941-SEAN. My good friends, Michael Steele, who I've known for years, and Rick Unger is still a good guy.
I wish I didn't know it all.
No, I love you. I mean, I think you're a funny guy. Hey, did you know it's projected 20 million jobs are going to be created here in the U.S. in the next 10 years? I'm assuming that means if Trump's elected. But trending industries include industrial jobs, commercial truck drivers, clerical jobs, bookkeepers, data entry, customer service, a lot of jobs in healthcare, including medical